This afternoon we spot a Russian military convoy heading south. The movement is unexpected. Only yesterday a ceasefire had been announced. This is the main road out of Gori, and coming up it is a Russian column. We think they're moving to a Georgian base, but what they are doing is pushing further into Georgia. The column moved about 5 miles along the Tblisi road. Although the Russian soldiers were wary, they did not appear aggressive. Some were wearing soft hats. Eventually they turned off the main road. When asked what they were doing, they said, "We just drive, drive, drive." Whatever their plan, they were deploying deeper into Georgia. The Russian movement caused panic along the highway. People jumped into vehicles and fled south. There were traffic jams. Even the police were racing to get away from the Russians. It was an indication of just how tense the atmosphere is here. Georgian police raced to put up roadblocks preventing people going towards the town of Gori. There were still Russian tanks on the streets inside the town. This is still a few miles outside of Gori, but the police have closed the road because there are numerous stories of lootings, people taking revenge on each other, and it's extremely dangerous, and it's the local population that seem to be taking the brunt of this. The people fleeing said the reprisals were being carried out by Russia's allies, the South Ossetian separatists. Sofiko Mezhrishvili and her family had fled 2 hours earlier. They crammed inside a van, fear on their faces. They're taking young people hostage, said Sofiko. We don't know what they're doing to the women. They're burning down houses. We asked her what she had seen with her own eyes. Everything, she said. When we were leaving, the houses were burning. Everyone on the move today seemed to have a harrowing story. In front of our eyes, said this man who had just fled Gori, they stopped a minivan and stripped everyone of all valuables and stole the vehicle. Dmitry Gogotishvili had fled the village of Mereti. I saw them with my own eyes, he said, burn down my house and my neighbor's house. I saw there were 4 of them, 2 Russians, 2 Ossetians. Then there was Lamara Gigashvili with her story. We don't care about ourselves, she said. We're old. But what's become of our children? On both sides in this conflict, there are accusations of atrocities. But there were many distraught people today who wanted to bear witness to the fact that some areas now under Russian control are places of revenge attacks and looting. Terror has followed the ceasefire. Gavin Hewitt, BBC News, Georgia.